I'm gonna stay on mute. So
Hi, everyone. This
Hi.
is Dawn Evans Casey. I'm the leader of Collaborating Connections, and I want to welcome everyone to our first week of February professional networking Zoom meeting. Our February theme is all about follow-up. So we have a theme every month that we talk about, and follow-up is a good one for entrepreneurs and business managers. So just wanted to throw that out there. Collaborating Connections is part of the TTR Networking family. TTR Networking has been around for more than 15 years, and Collaborating Connections has been around over 7 years under the TTR Networking umbrella. TTR stands for To the Rescue. We are all about vibrant relationship building and educating our members, educating about the business of fellow members and how to improve, innovate, sustain, and thrive in today's business world. So, on a weekly basis, we get started with sharing some wins and words of gratitude. And I want to, I want to start off this week. I have some wins that I want to acknowledge and words of gratitude. I yesterday morning was on another one of the TTR networking group calls. And following that, I had a question. This is busy season for me for my day job, my 9 to 5, and I was mentioning that I tend to stress eat, especially during my busy season. So I was looking for ideas on healthy snacks or how to avoid the just kind of mindless grabbing snacks and shoving them in my mouth while I'm multitasking, doing other work constantly. And both Pavithri and Crazy Red-Haired Lady gave me some excellent ideas. So I want to say thank you and just let you know that I'm going to be following up on that because I really do want to do better health wise and curb some of my more my less effective behaviors and patterns because I want to get focused on thriving in the stuff on the intentional stuff and my goals. So thanks again, Poppy 3 and Crazy Red Haired Lady. Another win or words of gratitude that I have is, especially during my busy season when stuff is chaotic, it would be really easy for me to get frustrated with a lot of the requests that come my way. And when individuals are asking me questions for clarification and just pulling my attention away from my task at hand. At the same time, I want to say that I very much appreciate that because anytime that I can gain clarity and help somebody else better understand, they become a better collaborative partner for me. So I'm positively embracing the interruptions from time to time and the inquiries that I'm getting. So those are my wins and my words of gratitude. I want to open the floor. Does anybody else have any wins and words of
so
gratitude this week?
yeah, Don, I'll follow up on the whole being collaborative and teaching.
Mm-hmm.
I was on. I'm doing this program through a company on um to kind of get the speaking system up and running, and they were talking about how to effectively sell your services. And they said, don't be a salesperson, don't be a politician, be a teacher. You'll sell more.
Yes,
So, yeah, that I mean, every time you talk, you should educate.
totally agree. totally agree with that. Thanks for sharing, Pavithri.
Yep.
Anybody else?
Sorry, guys, I can't tell if we're muted or not. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Sorry, gotta watch what we're saying, Philip. That R-rated conversation. All right, sorry. I have a steroid. I'm talking again. It'll only last for a couple days, but I got a thing here tonight, not Thursday. But sorry, we're late. We're on our way to a rehearsal. So good to see you. I'm thankful for you all. You lovely people. Obviously, you guys be careful. You're not driving. Good answer. Good to hear it.
Awesome. Do you have any wins or words of gratitude you want to share, Jennifer?
Oh, yeah. Gratitude for all of you being here. That's what I was trying to figure out if I'm muted. Yeah. Thank you for all being here. And my throat is temporarily better.
Yes, yes.
See how it is. But steroids do that to you.
You do sound better. Wonderful.
I know. Give me a couple hours. It'll be gone. But it's all right. Love you all. We're still here.
Thanks. Anybody else? Words of gratitude or wins that they want to share?
I'm just going to say, Sunday night, was it? Yeah, Sunday night, Jerry didn't feel well. We went over to IU hospital. And I just have to say, they have the best nurses and team of doctors there. They've always been so cautious, and they take the time to figure out what the problem is. And I'm really grateful for them. They've just been nothing but wonderful. And actually, we got the names of 2 nurses that night, so we're following up with them. So that was a win-win on many.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
That is good to hear. I think a lot of people can speak from experiences of having, a medical situation or a health issue and feeling rushed or dismissed or not acknowledged properly by hospital or healthcare staff. So I'm really glad to hear that. My husband is a healthcare professional as well at Community East, and I hear some crazy stories, but it's always wonderful to hear the positives. So thank you so much for sharing that. And I hope
you're welcome. I was just going to say, yeah, he is. So, you hear so many negatives because people only like to complain, and those are what stick in your head. And what doesn't stand out is the positive experiences people have.
Yeah, that's really true. I mean, IU for us has been wonderful for years and years and years.
Super awesome. Super awesome. Thanks for sharing.
And I'll tell you one other thing. Steroids will really screw up your glucose.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. As a diabetic, I can wholeheartedly concur.
Yeah, I had no idea, but I don't know, 2 years ago, whatever it was, 3 years ago, maybe, I had an injection in my knee, and who knew, she put some steroid in there. My glucose just went bananas.
It was like, we like Rosa. Dark skin and was a single mother, I think.
All righty. Well, I'm glad you're okay, Jerry.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. We're doing good.
Okay, let's see. CV, Deanna, Margret, any words of wisdom or wins or words of gratitude that you'd like to share?
Sure.
I always do, but go ahead. I'll wait till last.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. Go ahead. I'm waiting till
can
last.
you hear me? Can you hear me? You can hear me or cannot?
Can.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. I just had to get out of the car for a minute. Sorry about that. Yes. Wins. Yeah, things are going well, especially with my healthcare sharing. And gratitude, I'm always grateful each and every day that I see another day. So yeah, yeah. So
Wonderful.
that's mine. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Margaret.
Yes.
Deanna?
Yes, I just wanted to say how grateful I was that we got to enjoy some very good quality time with David's family, David's dad, and getting to go down and visit with them and really enjoy that time was something I'm very grateful for. I think I needed the time away, but getting to spend that time away with somebody who's really nice and who's very warm and makes you feel joyful and happy and laugh a lot. It's really good for you. So I'm very grateful for that.
Definitely. We missed you last week, Deanna, but I'm so glad that you had a wonderful experience with family. Family is everything in my book. So
Thank you.
thank you for sharing. CB?
There I am.
There
Hello,
you are.
everybody. Oh, the world does keep quite crazy, and it does keep following me around, which I'll take on both sides of everything. Last week, I was doing photography at the school, so I couldn't join everybody. I was shooting boys basketball, which is always fun, high action sport. And so I'm thankful for the opportunity to get out there and do that. But this week, I have been working really diligently on getting my, um, lack of better terms, my fire booth set up. So that's why I'm standing in Lowe's right now, and you guys don't see me because you'd be looking at Lowe's, and that's really boring. Um, but uh, I had my pop-up tent break. The metal on it got metal fatigue and it's worn out. So I'm now getting parts and pieces to put it all back together again.
Woohoo.
So yay, hallelujah, all that fun stuff. So I'm thankful for being able to have the opportunity to keep pushing forward, even though the universe, for some reason, thinks I should stop. I refuse and I push on ahead. So that's what I'm thankful for, is getting this stuff done. So hopefully I'll have an example of it for you here soon, and you guys can see what I've been working on and go from there. So I'll mute myself again, and you guys go back to doing whatever.
All righty. Well, thanks for sharing, CB. I hope you get that all together soon so that you are off and running.
I will. I will. I will. Have to. No choice. Come on.
Thank you.
This thing will not mute me.
Okay, do you need me to mute you or are you good?
Yeah, please. I don't know. I'm in some strange part of Zoom.
Okay.
I got no idea.
Well, if you need to unmute, just give me a holler. Text me or chat with me. Okay, there we go. Well, thanks everybody. Let's see that we've got lots of wins and things to be grateful for. So I'm so glad that we're able to share and celebrate with each other as well. Next up, I'd like to ask Jennifer Johnson to give us the updates, the scoopies on what's going on with TTR networking.
Well, I don't know. I just unmuted myself. Hopefully you can hear me.
Yes,
I did mute it because it is loud out here, Pavithri. So thank you for that. Let me first say, on the tail end of CB saying he was grateful, I wanted to say, CB, thank you for, I don't know if she'll get back soon, but Kylie Danner with the All You Need bread, she is going to be a sponsor at the Thankful Thursday on the 20th with Medical Mutt and our own Pavithri KIlgore and Robert Bolger with Offset House Printing. The reason, I am really excited about Kylie. I've only talked to her on the phone and heard her on your calls, but that date, everybody, make sure you make a note. That is February 20th. And we do have a nice list of people that have signed up already. That is at the Cohatch at Hope Stables. We go check out our homepage down at the corner. It's featured events. Make sure you get registered for that. And I don't know how much Kylie told you about her bread, but I am really, our first Thankful Thursday is going to be all of an emphasis on taking care of yourself and all of that kind of thing. So I don't know if that sounds, but when you think about what she does with her bread, it really goes right along with that. We've also got, oh, and CB is doing pictures. Guys, I'm sorry, I just forgot. CB, you got to scream at me. Yeah, I got a voice, so I'm excited. I'm getting really loud. All right. But anyway, that is going to be a big day. So we've got all three or two great sponsors, and we've got our nonprofit medical month, and then we've got our wonderful global partner. And you know who those people are. We may have another one or so before that event. So keep your eyes open. But that is February 20th. So it's a Thursday. Yes, 3 to 5. Thank you, Pavithri. So it is a total new year. We're doing it in the afternoon because everybody told me mornings were too early. So this is not early. You better be up by 3 o'clock. Oh, come on. All right. Anyway, so we got that one. And then we do have the week after that. Now, if you guys think about this, that's 2 weeks from Thursday. Time is flying by like it always does. But I mean, February's here. So mark your calendar. If you are looking for some new networking besides that, our Givers Gain group is doing they're going to do once a month gathering, and it's going to be at Just Love Coffee on February 26th. So it's literally like 3 weeks from tomorrow. So, I mean, then February's over. So we will have more, but that is in the morning. It's from 9:30 to 10:30. We have to be out of the room, and that's in Carmel. Now that is on our featured events page, guys. And what did you just put on there? I always watch I do watch the chat.
I'm responding to Don's questions.
Oh, Polka Hill. Yeah, Polka Stables, guys. Polka, what is it? Polka Stables, sorry. And then the other ones later in the year are going to happen at different co-hatch locations. Please patronize or say good things to the co-hatch people because they're really doing a great thing for us in hosting all of these. They're ones that they've got more than 4, but our 4 events are going to be at different locations. So I think we got one in Broad Ripple, one in Carmel, and the other one I can't tell you, but Scienceville. So those are going to be a little bit, we'll get to check out the different locations. And I would just tell you that across the board, a lot of our networking groups I thought Karen was plugging her ears because I'm talking too loud. Across the board, most of our groups, whether they meet online or whether they're in person, they are all kind of gravitating toward doing once a month open networking kind of an event, whether it be getting together at the Melt and Dip, or they didn't actually say that. I think that's your group. You guys should do that more often. But the business builders that meets on Tuesday morning, we talked about that today, that they want to do something once a month. And then the Givers Gain doing theirs. I would not be surprised if a couple of the other ones do. Now, our leading edge group is we've got people all over the place that are part of that one. So I kind of doubt that they will, but keep your eyes open. And those open ones are, I really want our member, specifically if there's special industries, which you guys all are, and our global partners, I want you guys to be there because these do attract other people, that are not our members, but we'd love them to be, right? So anyway, having said that, that's the rest of February. Some of our groups have changed time. So keep your eye on that. This group, I'm sure won't. I'm just saying there's some changes and some prospective new groups and that kind of thing. So keep your eyes open. And you know what? If worst comes to worst, you can always email me or text me and just say, Jennifer, I don't know, the other day, Jerry, I hope I got you the information you needed, but Jerry just messaged me and I don't even remember who I was connecting you with, but that is what I try to do. If I can't find it real quick, I'll be honest with you, but we'll do our best. That's what we're about. So I think that's it for now, Dawn. I think that's good.
All righty. Well, thanks so much, Jennifer.
And
how do people stay abreast of what's going on with TTR networking?
Thank you for saying that. And I would just say we're talking about that health and wellness thing. That is not off my radar. That is something I'm looking in June. We talked about it at the Melton. And I know you guys that were there probably remember talking about it. But the best way to do it is to go to either ttrnetworking.com, which will take you to the same place. It is our website. You can go to the home page. You always want to go to the home page. Scroll down at the bottom corner. It has all of our featured events. And you're going to find those there. You're going to find that information there on the most up-to-date events happening, that kind of thing. Now, there is also the opportunity on that page to click on networking groups. And if you click on that page, you'll actually see our groups, the names of groups and when they meet. Now, some of the changes that have been made in the last couple of days may not reflect on there yet, but really doesn't affect you guys. I'm just telling you that there's a lot happening and keep your eyes open. So hopefully that helps you. But whether you go to therescuein.com, which is all spelled out, therescuein.com, or you go to TTR Networking, you always want to go to the home page, scroll down, featured events. Okay. And I also send it out through my email. So you get those. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense.
Yep, sure does.
Good.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Before we get into our roundtable introductions, and I just wanted to kind of reiterate and follow up, with this being follow-up February, this week we're going to be talking about, and along the lines of that health and wellness, we're going to be talking about following up with yourself first, how important that is. And of course, following up with yourself can be in the form of, writing in a gratitude journal or starting your day and ending your day with thoughtfulness of what you're doing or what you have accomplished, setting time aside for you, making plans, goal setting, reviewing your progress, and manifesting. And with that in mind, I came across this today that I wanted to share with you guys. And these words come from Joyce Myers in her book, How to Age Without Getting Old. But I thought it was very relevant for, what we're talking about and following up with yourself. When I was in elementary school, our daily schedule included recess each day, about 15 minutes to play or do whatever we wanted to do. When I went to high school, recess suddenly disappeared without notice and has been missing ever since. Perhaps we would all be better if we still had a daily recess period. Some states did away with recess for elementary school children, but some of them now realize that children need it and function better with it. So they're reinstating it. It is good for all of us, not just children, to take time to play and have fun. I think that's something that Crazy Red Hair Lady also encourages and inspires us to do often. So some people are simply funnier than others, and I highly recommend having at least 2 or 3 friends who have a great sense of humor and can make you laugh. I'm kind of thinking about Spencer with that right there, Pavithri. He's my go-to guy there. I know someone who once bought a whole book about funny things that the Queen of England had done and said, and this person lives alone and has a job that requires being alone a lot. And sometimes she reads a few pages of the book just to make herself chuckle. I encourage you also to find ways to laugh and make joy a priority. Some people who look much older than they are may have had hard times and a bad attitude to go with them. They're negative about almost everything and generally speaking, have a sour and self-pitying attitude. I think it's safe to say that their difficulties in life didn't cause them to age faster, but their attitude did. Some people who face great challenges in life use those challenges to strengthen themselves. They learn from them to enjoy each day, no matter what it brings, and to keep a positive attitude in all things. Happy people live longer and feel better than unhappy ones. I just kind of liked that and wanted to share it with you and remind everybody as you're following up with others as a part of your business, which is a vital part of your business, also remember to follow up with yourself and focus on joy and taking time, carving out time for yourself and your needs. So that being said, let's go ahead and go into our roundtable of introductions. And I'd first like to invite Deanna Morae. Are you ready to introduce yourself and your business?
Yes. My name is Deanna Morae, and my business is ReZenergize Sanctuary. What we do at ReZenergize Sanctuary is we help to relieve suffering. That's our goal. It's a 24-unit energy enhancement system that uses scalar waves to penetrate the body and actually interact with the cells, re-energizing them so that the cells have the energy they need to then help heal your body in ways that it hasn't been able to do before. That's what we do. And we also do everything that we can to help people think about what they drink, what they eat, and what they breathe, and how that affects the life that they're having. So to that end, we are having on the 21st, I believe, I'll double check, it's a Saturday, we're having the second acupuncture event. So mark your calendars if that is something that interested you and you wanted to try it. It's a really wonderful experience from all of the, it's the 22nd, I apologize. It's February 22nd, and I believe it's the 3 to 5 session. So it doesn't even have to be, it won't even be early. So if you have any interest in doing acupuncture and finding out about how that is accelerated, the results are accelerated by the system, then make sure and mark your calendars and sign up for that. We are also doing a Blissology class, so you'll have to check out our website at ReZenergize.com. And that's just basically re-energize with a little Z in the middle, because we're going to give you some Zen.
Woohoo! All righty. Thank you so much, Deanna.
And sorry, what kind of class did you say you were giving?
The class is a Blissology class. It's for couples. And what we do is we teach a touch technique to couples that actually floods a woman's brain with endorphins in about 5 minutes. So it's a wonderful way to really strengthen the nurturing connectedness in your relationships.
When is that? When is it? Deanna, come on, women. You guys, we should be all like, when's that? What's happening? I'm sorry.
I'll double check on the website. I think it's on that Sunday. Um,
They're awesome.
Put the spelling in the chat.
Sure thing. Awesome.
The guys are uncomfortable, but who cares? I don't care. Thank you, Deanna, for bringing these things to us.
Yes,
All right,
and I will just warn you, the website, the Blissology website, which I'll just write that down. It's Be Her Hero. Oh, oops, hero.com is what it is. And you can go there, and the only reason I don't have any more details on that is because there was something that went wrong with the website recently that I don't know if we got hacked or what. And so Jay had to quickly rebuild it so that we had it together so that we could offer the class.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Deanna. Are there any other questions for Deanna Morae with ReZenergize Sanctuary? No? All righty. Thanks again, Deanna. Next up, I would like to invite CB Bjork. If you are available, are you ready to introduce yourself and your businesses? Oh, I guess I have to unmute him.
Okay.
All right.
Zoom and I are not friends today. That's just the fact of life. And I don't know.
All right, we're ready for you, CB.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now? Yay. Okay. Doing Zoom by phone is just annoying. That's all I can say. So first off, Jennifer, yes, thank you. I'm glad that the connection with the bakery is going to work out with the Thankful Thursday that we have coming up. I'm glad that all that's going to hopefully pan out for everyone quite well. So no, thank you on that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
When it comes to the Thankful Thursdays, yes, I will be there. I'll be doing photography. I will be offering headshots there. And I got to look through my paperwork. I can't remember what I did last time. It was like 75 for 2 photos, I think. And we get them over to you and everything. So you get to see them kind of like right on the spot. I'm going to actually reach out to Cohatch since they are a partner and see if I can't set up around noon and be in there and take care of some of their members as well. So I'm kind of set up and everything and good to go there. So hopefully it won't be a crazy thing like it has been or was, where I have to rush in, set everything up, and then rush through photos and then rush and take everything down. So I'm hoping this will at least be a little bit more relaxing and an easier atmosphere for everybody. Have a good night. Let's see. Speaking on all of that, yes, I am Ascension Imaging Studio. I focus on business, commercial related photography. So we're talking headshots, marketing, branding. I am a FAA licensed drone photographer, so I can do real estate, I can do buildings, I can do big empty fields that you want to sell. Whatever's kind of needs to be done, I'm there for that. So go to my website, ascensionimagingstudio.com for more information, or of course, I'll leave my information over in the notes because now I'm actually headed home so I can get on the computer there and do that there. Let's see. I'm going to go with that for right now because my mind right now is in 7 different places. So I'm just going to close it down and let you guys move on from there. If you have any questions about photography or needs, please just reach out. So thanks, everybody.
Oh, thank you, CB. Do you want to add anything about My Soul Lives Here?
I'm in my car. My soul lives here. Nah, I'm gonna hold off.
Okay.
My mind's thinking about 7 different things right now, and I'm not sitting down where I can focus on stuff. And Zoom is just not my friend on the phone. And every time I touch something, it takes me somewhere where I don't want to go. So alleviate my frustration and just wait till next week when I'm sitting at my computer and everything is just peace and joy and love and happiness.
I
Come on,
understand. All right, CB. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
anybody's got questions or comments, and it might be easiest to just reach out to CB via text or phone call or email. And otherwise, we will hear more from him next week. All righty.
All right.
Who do we have next? How about Pavithri KIlgore? Are you ready to introduce yourself and your business?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, it's getting dark out, so I'll turn the camera off, but hopefully you guys can hear me with this wind whipping around.
Yes, we can, and we don't hear any noise distractions, so you're good.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So couple of things real quick for being happy. If anybody likes reading, there is a book called Ludicrous Laws and Mindless Misdemeanors. It is all of the silliest laws around the country. It's by a guy by the name of Lance Davidson. So there's my funny tip for the day.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah. And then Jennifer, do we know if they're bringing dogs medical mats?
You know what? I don't know, Pavithri. I think it would be so cool if they did. Cohatch is fine with them bringing them. They said they love dogs. So Abigail, who is the person in Liz's
Yeah.
job, she was so new to the role last week when we were communicating. She didn't really commit one way or the other on that. But wouldn't that be fun to have that?
I'm game for it.
I think it would be. I will do my darndest to see if they could even bring one. When Dawn started out with the reading the play thing, that goes along so well with a lot of what we're doing. And I think the dogs would, and if you don't like dogs, don't go over and be with them, go somewhere else. We're not going to have cats there. So if you're a cat person, I'm sorry, but the dog, but I will do my darndest, Pavithri. I think that would be really neat because that was my first thought is like, they could bring the dogs. Yay.
Yeah. Don reading that is what made me think about it. And I was like, oh, that's what I needed to ask you. Let's see. So I am Pavithri KIlgore with KPSK Consulting. I do fractional human resources for small to medium-sized businesses across the United States. We focus on labor and employment law and make sure that our clients are set up in a way that is compliant first with government agencies. Because as a business, any size business, 90% of the time, you're going to have a government agency show up on your doorstep wanting to do audits and all of those things before you will ever see a lawsuit. So the idea is if we can focus on making sure our clients are safe from government agencies, we can pretty much mitigate anything. So whether it is payroll, attendance, benefits, policies, procedures, handbooks, they are all done from that viewpoint to make sure we work through it right, because it changes by state, city, county, and federal. So that's what we do. And let's see, quick fun fact to end my talking. Today is the 77th anniversary of independence in Sri Lanka from the British Empire.
All right. Cool. Think you should celebrate with chocolate.
Well, what do they do to celebrate, Pavithri?
Yeah, there's usually very colorful parades that involves just about all the different grades kids, and some military, ROTC. So there's a massive parade during the day, and then there's also a concert and fireworks on this area in Colombo called Gull Face. It's this huge greenery lawn, kind of like at Smithsonian Mall, but it's right on the ocean. So you got the ocean in the background, you got the concert going, you got fireworks, and lots of people selling very yummy food.
Very cool. Very cool.
Awesome. Do we have any follow-up questions or comments? Anything else for Pavithri KIlgore and KPSK Consulting?
What are you going to give away, Pavithri, at the Fun Friday? I was just thinking, I don't think I know. What are you doing? Are you going to tell
That's because I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk about that.
It'll be
If
a
you-
surprise to all of us.
Yes. I mean, everybody needs to know because that's a reason to be there, people. On top of getting your pictures done with CB, you definitely want to be there. And you know what? We've been doing pretty well on getting a lot of really great. Well, Pavithri's done a great job across the board. So
I was gonna say, I think I used up all my creative brain cells last year, so I gotta figure this out.
you know what? That book you were talking about would probably be a funny one to,
Oh,
I don't know if you can get that, but something like that silly. Didn't you have a book that was like policy? Maybe that is the book.
No,
Like,
it's called How to Tell Dumb Employees They're Stupid. That's the
Okay,
cover
maybe-
page. HR appropriately, so that's the cover page, but when you open it, it is actually a day planner.
It's a what? It's a what?
Day planner.
Oh, gotcha. Oh,
Yeah.
gee.
It's just the cover page says that, but then inside is actually a useful day planner.
That's cool. All right. Well, you don't have to do anything that I'm suggesting, but that sounds good. Well, thank you. You're awesome.
Thank you, Pavithri.
Thank you.
Next up, I'd like to invite Margret Broadus. Are you ready to introduce yourself and your business?
Yes, I just pulled into my garage. Can you hear me and see me?
We see your name and we can hear you fine.
Okay, very good. Okay, so I'm not out amongst the crazies right now. You know, it's crazy out there driving, so it's like, oh my gosh. So that's what I'm always grateful for too, that I made it home in one piece. So yes.
Absolutely.
So absolutely. So yes, I'm Margret Broadus. I'm a registered nurse by background. I've been with my business, ACN, for over 20 years. This is going on 25 years in April. And I'm an independent business owner with the largest direct seller of essential services for businesses and individuals. And we offer potential savings and choices for anything you get a bill on every month. And what I've been focused on right now, because so many people are losing their jobs, is unbelievable that there are a lot of people out there who don't know what they're going to do about their healthcare needs. And so I really focus a lot right now on that, even though I do offer savings in, in flash wireless services and things such as that. But right now, just really trying to help people get settled, because who needs a lot of medical debt? And that's the number one reason that people file bankruptcy. So really trying to help people get in a better spot with that. So that's what I'm focused on right now, helping people to relieve a little bit of stress with their medical needs. So yes.
Awesome.
That's it.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
so much for sharing. Do we
Yeah.
have any questions or comments for Margret this evening? Anybody?
Can I ask a real quick question, Margret?
Sure. Yes.
Well, I know I can. The way I asked that was stupid.
That's fine.
Quick question.
Sure.
Nancy is not on the call, but thinking about who would be good connections. It always is in my mind, like who can feed you your funnel, keep your funnel, at least, keep people checking out the option. Are other
Yes,
like people like Nancy, there are other health insurance agents. Nobody like Nancy because we
right,
work with
yeah,
Nancy, but I'm
right,
just saying
sure.
if people knew, do you think, I mean, Nancy's not here but you guys had a really good meeting a couple weeks ago, right? So,
Right, and we
at
followed up
least,
since then also, yes, yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
that connection's not bad.
Oh, not at all. As a matter of fact, anybody can be a good connection for me. And what I mean by that is we have an opportunity for referral partners. For instance,
Oh,
the
okay.
chiropractor, the chiropractic people, if there are spa people, they can be
Okay.
referral partners because we focus on wellness. And so people can get wellness credits off of their well, in insurance terms, deductibles, but in their PRA.
Right.
So yeah, so we're really focused on wellness. So yeah, anybody is a
Okay.
good referral partner for me. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'm just thinking if we know, and it just always
yeah,
kind of comes that, if you said, who do you know that, not that you have to say it, but I'm just
yeah,
thinking, who else do I know that's in the
right,
health insurance that might say, you know, it's good to know what options are out here for my potential, because I want to give them everything. And
right.
I was really happy that you and give them the options. I mean,
Yes, yes. Well, and I was just really excited to see that there were chiropractors and other kind of
yeah,
wellness individuals, and like Deanna. And so there are opportunities there for us to be referral partners, and they can, become preferred providers. So
that's
yes,
it.
I'd love to have conversation with them. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Yes.
basically, I guess I would just reiterate what Margaret has said. Margaret gave us I'm actually with the impact. It doesn't, you guys don't, you do care because I am doing it and I'm seeing it
Yeah.
firsthand. I'm learning,
Right.
but also
Yeah.
I would just say Margaret didn't try to teach or tell me everything. They have a lot of good
No. No.
resources, and I think that's probably right. Is that one of your first things
Yes.
that, okay, yeah, all right.
Absolutely. That is what all I do is find out if they're interested in getting a quote. And then the professionals from there have a conversation. And then you all decide if this is a good fit for you. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
okay. Thank you for
Mhm.
letting me jump in there, and we're going
No
to be
problem.
off momentarily, guys. You guys have a great meeting.
All
Yeah.
right. You
Another
have a good
question is,
rehearsal, Jennifer.
Yeah, I
yeah,
was just
have a
gonna
good
jump
rehearsal.
in, but is what Deanna does, would that fit under what you're talking about in terms of the wellness?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Because we focus on helping to keep people well because our healthcare model for years, and I've been a nurse forever, and it's focused on keeping people sick. And so then they have to pay to get well, and sometimes they never do. So yes, so we really want to focus on wellness, yes, and those kind of things that are holistic. Also, even with Jerry and Karen, with any kind of supplements and all of those kind of things, that people get credits for those also. So yes. Hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Margaret, is this
Hmm.
something you can use with, it just playing good in my brain.
Join the crowd.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
this something that we could use with Medicare?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll have to schedule a
Yeah.
meeting with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've been putting it off. And so
I
I
know.
just need to just do it. I just need to just, yes, I've been just running around in circles like CB was saying.
We get it.
I need to settle down so 2025 can be more relaxed. Yes.
Super
Yeah.
awesome. So
Yes.
here I go, as I always do, encouraging those. Well, we're in follow-up February, so
Yeah.
sounds
Yeah.
like there's definitely opportunity for follow-up for
Sure.
clarifying information and,
Yes.
possible opportunities to
Yes.
improve our
Mhm.
our health and wellness and affordability of it. So there you go,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Are there any other questions for Margret this evening? Okie dokie. Next, I would like to invite Karen and Jerry Stern. Are you all ready to introduce yourselves and your business?
Yes, hi. So in the spirit of keeping things light, we are Karen.
And Jerry Stern. And we work with Melelucca.com, the wellness company, where we help people stay healthy and increase their income.
Did you know that back in the early 1900s, the cancer rate was 1 in 8,000? Today, it's 1 in 3 men and 1 in 2 women. So why is that?
Because all the manufacturers that we have grown up to know and love and trust, no names, have all been slowly poisoning us.
Yeah.
Our
True.
company
Yeah.
is like a healthy Amazon, but with better than Walmart prices, where we make all the products you use daily with better, cleaner, safer products right here in the USA.
So if you're tired of inflation, raise your hand. If you're tired of being a label detective, raise your other hand. And if you want to support American made, raise both hands. So now you're all cheerleaders.
So let us help you ditch and switch and save with a U.S. manufacturer that you can actually trust.
So we are Karen
and Jerry
Stern, and we're here to help you with your wellness, both physical and financial.
And we try and keep it.
Okay, and then Dawn, you were talking about having healthy snacks.
Yep.
So one of my best suggestions is our GC Control. I make it in a shake in the morning or here. It's got something called Crave Blocker, which really does keep you from being hungry. So it's wonderful. It's a patented product. It's got, there's no added sugar to it, and it's delicious. You can mix it with milk and you can mix it with water. There are 10 grams of protein in it, and it really makes a difference.
How much?
That's something what were you going to say?
How much carb?
Carbs. There are 13 grams in it.
Okay.
And 8 grams of fiber. So it's, pretty low, which is great. It's a good choice. This week, Melelucca is going to come out with a big announcement. We have no idea what it is. We have no idea, but it's a huge announcement. So it's very exciting. And then I did want to tell you that for today and tomorrow, if you know anybody who would like to earn extra money, we have, first of all, the $1,000 bonus where we can help people earn $1,000 this month, but we have a $1 enrollment for the next 2 days. So
and that's good for an entire year.
Wow. Cool.
It's great. So I'm happy that they've extended that, and I will repost that as well, as I've taken advantage of it and am enjoying that right now. So
we need to follow up with you too.
Okay.
The good news is those shakes are usually pretty darn yummy.
Really? Okay.
They are.
Yeah, they don't taste like cardboard. Melelucca doesn't. I mean, sometimes you put a shake mix and maybe it's good for you, but you're choking it down.
You're right.
Melelucca usually, most of the stuff that I've had, I don't know if I've had that one exactly, but most of the stuff that I've had, it's actually tastes really good.
Yeah. Comes in many different flavors. This is strawberry, and I love it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to include that in my next order because
Good.
Those the net carbs are within my allowance of of snacking food, and that's much better than some of the stuff I have been arbitrarily just shoving in my mouth during my busy season. So thanks for sharing. Awesome. Do we have any other questions or comments for Karen and Jerry with Melelucca?
Yes, I do. This is Margaret.
Yes.
Sure, Margaret.
Okay, so your special is just on for the next couple of days for Wednesday, Thursday.
Just the $1 enrollment. It was available Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week.
Oh, so it's over tomorrow.
Right.
What's the usual enrollment amount?
It's usually $19. So when Jerry and I enrolled 23 years ago, it was $29. So they went down to 19.
And the other thing that's really pretty interesting is that when you enroll, you also, for that $1, get $100 worth of free products over the next few months.
Really?
And all new customers get something really new. You know, Renew Lotion is a wonderful moisturizer where they came out with it this month, just this month, and available to brand new customers. Includes our rose oil. So it's going to smell wonderful. I'm excited to try it.
Oh, I didn't get that.
You're going to have to re-enroll.
Or just order it now that I'm a member.
Yeah.
Depending on how many customers I refer this month, Dawn, I can give you one of those.
Yeah.
Or you can refer somebody yourself and get it.
I will be sharing, so we'll see. Thank
Well,
you for the
pretty cool.
reminder.
Yeah. Well, Karen, I'll have to try to give you a call tomorrow. I teach in the morning time, but I should have some time in the afternoon. So if I can give you a call and maybe we can just hop on a Zoom real quick or something. We'll just
that would be great.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thanks, Margaret.
Yeah, great.
Let's see. Jennifer has rolled off, and like usual, I do want to acknowledge our collaborating connections members who are not able to be on the call tonight, and want to give you some general information about them. Number one, we have Robert Bonjour, who is one of TTR Networking's global partners. His business is, oh gosh, where is it?
Offset House Printing.
There we go. Thank you so much. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right. Offset House Printing, which is a family business that's been active for 4 generations. Offset House Printing is available for all of your printing needs. We also have Philip Johnson, who is Jennifer Johnson's husband, and he is with ANA Solar Wash. And they are a business that does the solar panel cleaning, residential and commercial instances. So if you've got solar panels and want to maintain the efficiency of them, make sure that you have a maintenance plan, a cleaning plan in place, and contact Philip Johnson with ANA Solar Wash. Next, we have Robert Haley. He is a community mortgage loan specialist with Old National Bank, with more than 25 years of experience, and he is a wealth of knowledge about financial matters, especially home buying. He focuses on helping first-time home buyers and those who are having home financing availability issues. So if you've got any questions about home mortgage, preparing yourself to get into that mortgage or looking for options, contact Robert Haley with Old National Bank. Also, we've got Catherine Barajas Bjork, who is affectionately known as the crazy red-haired lady. She is the wife of C.B. Bjork. And Catherine does a multitude of things. She's blessed with lots of skills. She is a Reiki master. She does nails and manicures, and she also is a pet whisperer, an animal whisperer, where she is a psychic and connects pet owners and their pets to find out if there are issues or if they are lost, to help them get back together, etc. So Catherine Barajas Bjork has a website called The Crazy Red-Haired Lady, and you can go there and find out about all of her wonderful offerings. We also have, let's see, Nicole Williams, who is a social media specialist. If anybody needs assistance with maintaining their social media, with content about their business, looking for some creative ideas of how to get their branding out there, looking for some guidance on how to write a blog to support their business, Nicole Williams is your contact person there. Nancy Vesley is our healthcare specialist with iAmerica, and she connects people with all types of health insurance options. She is aware of affordable options to assist, or people who have questions, because we're bombarded with the media and commercials about how to make Medicare choices and transitioning when you're retiring to options. So Nancy Vesley is very knowledgeable and ready to answer questions and assist. We also have Carol Blackman, who is our realtor. I know she has recently changed companies, and she's not available tonight because she is working closely with her upline, and she is registered in both Indianapolis, Indiana, and Florida. But she's able to help people who are interested in buying and selling homes anywhere around the world based upon her network of realtors that she's working with. Carol's very conscientious and goes above and beyond to help her clients. So if anybody is interested in buying and selling a home, Carol Blackman, realtor, is your connection. And last but not least, I want to talk about Jennifer Johnson, who has spun off. But Jennifer is our leader of TTR Networking. She's the executive director, executive director, been around since the beginning. She is a relationship guru, helping to keep people connected and to find opportunities to build great relationships and build their businesses. Jennifer is also a singer and works with a group, and they do a lot of oldies and goodies, folk songs, Christian material, but she's multi-talented. So check out Jennifer Johnson. And if you have any contacts you need to make through networking, or any want to talk to her about perhaps booking her and her band for music opportunities. Did I cover everybody? I always have to check. I always have to ask my collaborators. Did I get everyone? I think so. Okay. Oh, I see a message from Karen and Jerry saying they want to give Catherine a shout out because she helped a few years ago with their dog Sophie, who was always barking.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. And let's see. Okay. So I think that's everybody except me. And I will keep mine short and kind of focused on our theme of following up with yourself. I'm Dawn Evans Casey. One of my businesses is Spa Travel, a full service travel agency. I love to help clients have enjoyable, memorable travel experiences. And following up with yourself, sometimes you just got to get away, take a break, have a breather, whether it's an adventure type of getaway or a relaxing type of getaway, whatever is good for your soul that you'd like to do. So if you or somebody that you know is interested in travel, feel free to reach out to me, Spa Travel. Also, following up with yourself is the Claiming Your Roots, the genealogy educational outreach opportunity. So my husband and myself work together with multi-generational families. And following up with yourself gives you that opportunity to learn a little bit more about your ancestral past. Who do you come from? Where do you come from? What were the norms? What genetic things are passed down throughout your family? You can glean all of that great information. It helps to build your own self-confidence and self-knowledge of knowing who you came from and who your people are, and to share that with your future generations to come. So also that is through Claiming Your Roots, and we have a presence on Facebook. You can follow the Claiming Your Roots Facebook page and get some tips and tricks and reminders about how you too can pursue learning more about your family history. Also, we've got, let's see, Cheerful Chocolate Spirit is another one of my businesses. I absolutely love populating my chocolate blog. It's currently located on Facebook. It is all about the love of chocolate through recipes and pictures and poetry and celebrations and just healthy chocolate, decadent chocolate, all types of chocolate. So if you or somebody that you know has a love for chocolate and wants to indulge a little, please direct and share with them Cheerful Chocolate Spirit on Facebook. And last, I mentioned earlier about following up with yourself through gratitude journaling and planning and goal setting. I am also a part of the, what do we call it? Part of the send out cards movement that is all about connecting with gratitude, sharing, appreciation, and following your promptings. So certainly the send out cards gives you an opportunity to appreciate others through electronic cards that you could create, use your own verbiage, your own pictures. Send out cards actually stamps them and sends them off so that the recipients can have that warm, fuzzy feeling of being acknowledged and appreciated, or sharing something beautiful that they can maintain. Send out cards also includes gratitude journals and all types of gifts that can go along with the cards, where people can know that they are thought about and loved. So that's how I think all of my businesses kind of fall into the following up with yourself and finding joy in your life. And if anybody's got any questions or comments, I'd be happy to engage.
Okay. Yeah.
Anybody?
No.
All right. Okay. Well, at this time, I would like to circle back to the follow up with yourself topic for the February follow-up theme this month and ask you all, do you regularly follow up with yourself? Do you have a plan in place? Because when you're taking care of yourself, when your cup is full, that's when you're best able to pour out to others. So share with me any of your thoughts or any of your routines you have around following up with yourself.
I'll go. You know what? I take time in the mornings, when I wake up to meditate. It makes a big difference. It helps keep me focused, and I just am a sense of calm, and you have gratitude, and it's nice to take that time. Something I started doing, or Jerry and I started doing when our kids were really little. Back in those days, it was transcendental meditation, and we met in Broad Ripple at a store right above another store. And at the time I thought, what are we doing here? I looked around and I thought I expected to see some of the Hare Krishnas there. And it was just the most wonderful thing I could, we learned and could do over the years, and it just helps ground you. So something I recommend to everybody.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Karen.
Cool.
I've been doing some very specific affirmations because what I learned was that the subconscious is what actually prevents us from reaching some of our goals sometimes, because somehow the subconscious has decided that it isn't safe or that it isn't good for us. And it's made these unilateral decisions that we're going to self-sabotage things because the subconscious has decided that it doesn't want the thing that we want. Well, one of the things that I found out from Bruce Lipton is that one of the ways that we can beat the subconscious into submission, is to actually take time to literally just nag the crap out of your subconscious until it starts to allow you to have the thing you want. So one of the things that I started doing more than a month ago, when I lost weight, I wanted to make sure and keep it off. So that I don't have any subconscious programs running, I'm making sure that I'm saying I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm thin, and then that's so great. Let's say it again. And I'm so happy to be in the size 10 again. Like I start saying that, only I say it like 1,000 times a day, anytime I'm driving somewhere, anytime I'm going to, because I'm trying to just continually nag the crap out of my subconscious until it actually lets me have the thing that I want. So that's one of the tips and tools and things that I've been doing for myself, checking in and helping and supporting myself, is with those affirmations. So I encourage everybody to try to overcome something that's happening, and it takes time. So you have to say the affirmations, and you have to say them a lot, and you have to say them often and ongoing. You can't just forget about it for a week and then think that it's going to change anything. Right? You've got to do those affirmations and then just keep going and just keep going until your subconscious, you've just nagged the crap out of it. Here's my, did anybody ever see the movie Ghost?
Yeah.
Does anybody remember the scene where Patrick Swayze finally gets Whoopi Goldberg to agree to do what he asked?
No.
He's sitting in the corner of the room and he's singing, I'm Henry VIII, I'm Henry VIII, I am. Second verse, same as the first. And he just keeps singing to her all night long until she agrees. That's what we're doing to the subconscious.
See, you call it nagging the subconscious. It's, to me, that is like my manifesting. I'm repeating affirmations and not only speaking it, but feeling it and believing in it. So, that's exactly spot on. I love that. Thanks for sharing, Deanna. Does anybody else have any
recording in progress?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's me. I'm trying to get off, and I finally got in my house. Sorry about that. You see here. Let me so I've got to start my meeting in a
Okay. Uh-oh, we can't hear you now.
minute. Here. Oh.
Now I can, yes.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm trying to be disruptive. Just real quick, what I'm doing right now, and I didn't even do it intentionally, that I have found that is helping. I'm not good at setting boundaries, and I have found that by practicing what I've been preaching, it's helping a lot. And so I need to take it a little step further, because I think so often we just get caught up in things, and we find that pretty soon we're just kind of overwhelmed, overloaded, and we have to take a step back and make sure that we're really serving ourselves well, so we can serve others well.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you keep on pressing on, Margret.
I am. I'm trying.
Super fantastic. Thank you. How about you, CV? Anything before we go that you want to share about following up with yourself?
The one that I do a lot of is working with vision boards. And I have on my phone my vision board on my home screen. Anytime I touch my phone, there sits my vision board. Now you can do it with pictures, you can do it with words. It doesn't matter. But the thing is, it puts it into your subconscious. So every time I touch my phone, it starts with gratitude. Be thankful for everything. I mean, I hate to say it, I'm thankful when my car breaks down. Yes, that's odd. But there's a reason why the car broke down at a certain time. There's a reason why I got a flat tire at a certain time. It's not always meant for me to know the reason why, but it's for me to slow down and it's for me to not be at a certain place at a certain time where who knows what could have happened if I was there. So I trust that I have gratitude towards that happening. And when you start looking at things as a blessing, even if it's not the most convenient thing, you find that you end up with a more peaceful nature as life's disturbances comes along. And I'm working on putting my tent together, and I had to go pick up Chase from school. I was putting the tent, I was closing it down, broke the frame. Okay. I could get mad, I could get angry, I could throw the frame around, I could all sorts of four-letter words. Okay, I can fix this. Now, how can I fix this? So then I start thinking about the different options that I have. Instead of immediately going to anger, going to madness, going to frustration, whatever, I take a step back and I have that gratitude. And I ask, you ask not, you have not because you ask not. So you ask people, you tell people. You might have to tell 50 people. In financial advising, you make 100 phone calls, you're going to get one appointment. However, you have to make 200 phone calls to get two appointments because one of the appointments is going to back out at the last minute. So you keep asking, you keep telling people, you keep handing out cards, you keep talking about everything that you do. That's the only way, because you may have to talk to 50 people, you may have to talk to 100 people, you have to talk to 200 people, but you have to keep asking. And that's part of what's on my gratitude. And it's a list of about 8 or 12 things. I can go through them all, but no point in it. Put that together for yourself. Put into your mind daily through repetition, your computer screen, your phone screen, you have an iPad, whatever it is, put it where you see it. And it doesn't have to be a direct line of sight. It can be out of the corner of your eye, but your mind is going to register that it's there, and your mind's going to be remembered of what is there. You put down 15 or 20 items that you are working towards. I guarantee you in 6 months, you're going to have 4, 5, 6 of those items removed from that list. And that then gives you the ability to put 5 or 6 more items on that list that you can then keep working towards. You don't have to leave the board the same. So hopefully that helps.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I absolutely love that. Thank you so much, CD.
Yep.
I mean, I can end it there. I have no more.
That's what I'm here for. Close her down.
Thank you all again for being here tonight. Your presence is not only appreciated, but very welcome and needed. We need to hear each other's words. We need to know and understand and learn, and this certainly helps. So go forward. Have a wonderfully productive rest of the week. And we'll turn it around and do this all again next Tuesday night, where we will be talking about following up with our prospective clients and current client base. So we're just going to take it to a different step, another level. So
excellent.
Take care, everyone. Stay blessed. Have a great night.
You too. Thanks.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks. Good night.